Good day, lords and ladies of the internet. I am your host, the Parafox Archangel, the not-so-nice man of the internet, and I welcome you back to another glorious story by our magnificent storyteller, Grimm. And what is today's story? Well, if you haven't worked it out already by looking at the screen, then there's something wrong with you. For today's story is an old classic, the story of Cinderella. Now then, let's see what happens to good old Cinderella in the original story. We already know what happens thanks to the Disney film, but let's see how Grimm tells it, and how he's going to change it up for us.
If you know the German or Chinese versions of this tale, you're better off. This Cinderella panders to the emotionally decrepit and mentally deficient.
Oh, really?
If you've eaten recently, be forewarned. Melodrama is as hard on the digestion as it is on the heart. Once upon a time, when dreams were more than wishes, the blameless wife of a wealthy man fell mortally ill. Dearest child, be dutiful and good. Your father and heaven will protect you. The difference between wishful thinking and a lie is often undetectable. But claptrap is easy to spot.
Well, she looks dead now.
Father's a swine. He consoles his grief with a new wife.
Daughter, embrace your new mama. And this is your new sister. And your other new sister. Love them as you love me.
Okay.
Perfect opportunity for her to slit their throats, or at least show the disdain they deserve. But she persists playing the dutiful daughter, as if anyone cared. Dissatisfied with provincial life, the harridan drags them all into town to be closer to the royal family and its loathsome sycophants.
Mama, my grubbish is gone!
Your what?
Then your pardonnez-moi, my preciosity. Wipe your maw when time permitteth.
Stop speaking
Let's play
French.
Jiggers round the booby.
Ooh, I love jiggers. Can I be the booby?
Cinderella, tidify this mess and tend the fire.
She is friendless, deprived of a real name. Her father tolerates her tormentor and the insulting moniker.
But then... Oh yes, the ball.
I'm the prince. I proclaim a fancy dress ball. All comely young women are invited. Blah, blah, blah. Look at me, I'm the prince, etc., etc. Blah, blah, blah.
That's a different model. Well done.
The stepsisters almost soil themselves. So excited are they on reading the royal announcement.
Mama, I must go to the ball.
Mama, make the men buy us new dresses.
Papa, may I go too? The prince has requestified only pretty girls, Cinderella. Besides, you have chores to do.
Very rude. Very rude.
Collect those tears and use them to scrub the floor.
Most would be loath to say it, but she brings this on herself. Copious weeping is as tiresome as it is ineffective.
And the father's just as bad.
All done. I've finished my chores. May I go to the ball? The way you look, you'd be a blot on our kitchen. If you have no pride, at least consider it us. Now shut up, stay here, and make yourself usefully.
Poor Cinderella.
If tears were weapons, she'd have conquered worlds. But as they are not, she is merely wet. So rather than whacking her tormentors with a red-hot poker,
Like she
or
should.
inflicting other damage on them, she calls on her deceased parent for succor.
Mama, please give me a dress so that I might look pretty. And now give me a carriage so that I might go to the ball.
Oh. No fairy godmother. Oh, I guess it's a bit different.
Unrecognized. Surprising, no? Unbathed after her hard day's labor, she dances with the prince and steals his heart. Well, there's no accounting for taste.
But
A midnight expiration of magical powers is just silly, isn't it? Sunrise, maybe. But,
sunrise,
With
midnight,
this
both
slipper,
work.
I'll track her down.
Not a particularly romantic turn of phrase. Perhaps she thought of using dogs. Doesn't that thing stink? She's been dancing all night.
That makes a lot of
So,
sense,
based
actually.
on a twirl or two round the dance floor and possessing only her odoriferous shoe, the prince searches for the love of his life.
Is this yours? No? Thanks. Is this yours? No? Thanks.
Boot. Yeet.
Is this yours? No? Thanks.
Yeet.
Is this yours? Yes? Oh, how wonderful. I found you.
My prince.
Will you marry me, whatever your name is?
Yes.
They're alleged to live happily ever after.
Whatever your name is.
This ending does not satisfy. Nothing suitably gruesome happens to her family.
I agree.
They behave abominably and earn nothing for their conduct.
I agree.
I ask you, when cruel miscreants go unpunished, what good's a happy ending?
Absolutely none.
The German version of Cinderella, for example, after engaging our sympathies with parental abuse and rank discrimination, delivers a satisfying meal of fortuitous resolution, seasoned with harsh revenge. If you'd prefer a tale where the guilty, mean, and stupid receive their just deserts, play on.
Are we going to be playing out the German version of the story then? I'd really love to see that. Don't go to sleep, Grimm. We have a story to tell the people now.
Cinderella's mother falls ill. Looks like she might hang on for days, doesn't she? Let's
Yes.
make her sicker. Make it gross.
We need to give her the Black Plague or something. Make her...
Rites of fright.
It must die!
I really love the way he gets different phrases occasionally. Everything must be nice and smelly. We've got to make sure this story tells as it should, with revenge for good old Cinderella.
Grimm's stinky.
We can't have this. No, sirree. No, no, no. If we wish to see the story tell as it should be, then we have to do something about it. What the hell are these two? A bonus or a secret or something, or maybe. There we go. We can now get to butt stomping her. Glorious. Shut up with your timer. We're not trying for a timer. We're trying to make sure everything's nice and vile and stinky and all that. I am the English...
Foul.
The English not so nice man of the internet. And because of that, everything must be stinky. Make sure everything is as it should
Stop
be.
away!
Ooh, what's she look like now?
You're better than Typhoid Mary, spreading death and mayhem like one of the horsemen of the apocalypse. My kind of gal.
The horseman of pestilence has arrived, people. Oh, I suppose that's one way to deal with your sick wife, isn't it?
Cinderella's mother is put to rest. Mourning cleanses the soul. It's not supposed to make you happy. They all ought to be sadder.
Oh, look at those weepy little
Make
tears.
it nasty.
It sounds like they're not even trying to be sad. And thus, because of that, we should do something about that. Let us go. There is a story to tell. And there's so many ways to tell it.
Don't be good.
We almost did right then and there. No, no, no. You can't keep your happiness. You're in a bloody graveyard. This is not a happy place. This is a miserable place. So be miserable.
Now.
That's
Stop
better.
it.
So
Robin,
much better. This is the way a story is like this is supposed to be told. With no happiness, no joys. Or at least at this stage, anyway. Maybe later. Wow, that is a sneaky secret. So you've now got them on their sides as well occasionally. Well, I have to admit, they get pretty sneaky when it comes to the placement of these secrets. And considering how far in the vile scale that we are, I would definitely think that. But stomping that one thing there is all I need to finish the day.
Romp and
The
stomp.
problem is, though, there is 2 secrets in this level, and I have only found one. Wherever could number 2 be?
But stomp it. Stomp it.
Yeah, you have a point. I'm sick of trying. Let's do it. Come, bats! Come, ghouls and
She won't
skeletons!
stay dead. No wraith, no wrath, like that of an undead mother. And zombies don't discriminate.
And up she gets. She's not happy. Oh, and Cinderella
Oops, here we
decided
go,
to
then.
faint.
Over to the other side. Feels a little slimy. Nice, though.
And that's how you're gonna get to the next level, is it, Grimm? Okay, so let's see about the new people then. Aw, cute little bunnies.
Cinderella's father quickly remarries. I despise a white wedding, the crime, the hypocrisy. Let's make it a black wedding.
Yes. Black is such a
Make it
better color
nasty.
in the first place. It can't be corrupted, can't be
Make a mess.
messed up. Black is just... Oh, hello there.
Big
Black
Riddick.
just works so much better. In oh so many different ways. We need to make this place nasty, do we? Well, it sounds like this is the only part of the level then. It's just this one and singular thing. Which is fine. We just need to make sure we show them the right way then. Come!
Grimm's Groose. Now.
We're going to show you what you should actually make this wedding look like. Because right now it just looks too ordinary, I suppose could be a way to call
Now
it.
I'm
And if you want a wedding everyone will remember, you gotta add your own little spin to it. Make it... give it a little bit of extra...
secretive as a saint in a brothel. About as useful.
give it a little spin of your own. Make sure that you're seeing what it is you want to see.
Rotten.
I wonder why we have the sausage party power up
Sausage
here.
fest.
Especially given how little it actually does. It's not exactly the
Rompin' stompin'.
best known power. But you know what? I can't handle cleaning stomping that thing until we've made sure we've gotten everyone. Beware the highway.
Disgusting.
Oh, I'm sure they will. You're not going to turn from us, are you? No, you're going to turn from
Stop
this.
it.
Ooh.
Zombie Mummy is back. Talk about an uninvited guest. But this wedding party deserved to be crashed.
She
Well, they
wasn't
all
happy.
did, but this one especially.
She did not like him remarrying so quickly. You left your husband behind. Oh, how selfish of you. Grimm, let's go catch them. We must see how the story continues.
Cinderella's family moves to a new home.
Ah.
A compulsively cleaned home begs
Yeah.
to be messed up.
It does.
Make it gross.
Don't you worry, Grimm. I'm sure we can do
Let's
just
kill
that.
the clean.
We will kill just the clean. So much clean. We just need to grossify the place first. And in order to do that, we first need to make everything smelly. Ooh, very nice, very nice. And then once everything's smelly, we get stinky. And then once everything's stinky, we can convert the little kitties. And glorious. Now we just need to work on making sure we're nice and gross. Come, Grimm, come. There we go. And now we convert the outer walls as well. Ooh, very nice. Apparently I'm meant to be able to complete this level in a minute. I have no idea how the hell I'm meant to be able to do these in a minute. In just a minute.
Chomp and stomp.
There we go. Ooh, I'm afraid you will be getting killed, little kitty. What is a palace like this full of little kitties anyway?
Cinderella's new family force her to do some dirty chores. She's named for one of them. Hell, she should be covered in ash. Make it disgusting.
Cinderella is the name of a chore? Since when?
Now I...
Everything's looking so much better now. Yes, he is back. You little maids are not. But I do have to wonder, what is the secret of this level? Because it's surprisingly short. Ooh,
Our secret, no.
clever, clever. I would have never saw that coming. But let's start this then. Ooh, that's gotta burn.
She'll be a cinder soon enough. Look at her go! Into the pigsty. Never heard stop, drop, and roll, I guess. Now she's a cinder and she stinks. I date her now, baby.
Cinder Stinky. Cinder Stinky, I suppose. What about this?
Her stepsisters are going to the ball. Cinderella looks sad.
Yeah.
Wrong emotion. She should be pissed.
Ooh,
Make it
I prefer that. You know, the thing I forget about Grimm
too tidy.
is he's not about making everyone sad. He's more of a realist. He's trying to make them feel what they should actually be feeling. Sadness is a negative emotion, yes, but it's not a strong emotion. We need them feeling strong emotions,
I'm
such as anger.
ready.
Anger gets you places. We don't want sadness. We want anger.
Now who's stinky?
You are stinky, Grimm. Quite stinky. Are you stinky enough, though, is the question? I suspect there's like a secret here.
Grimm's secret.
Wow. I'm getting good at figuring out where you're hiding them. Yes, the filthy man is back. And the filthy man is gonna filth you up, little kiddies. Just like you should want to be. I mean, you're kids. Why aren't you already filthy?
Stomp it, girl.
Don't you worry, Grimm. We shall. I mean, what else are we going to do? Not make it stinky? Or gross, even.
Don't delay, but stop
There
away.
we go. Hello, Cinderella.
Now she's freaking pissed. Oh, that's got to hurt. Perfect. The sisters will go to the ball liberally doused with eau de Grimm.
Yeah, sounds good. That is, I'm not surprised they have
Cinderella
that kind
wishes
of
for a
reaction.
dress and a carriage. That ceremony needs more malevolence.
If you're gonna call
Make
upon
it
the dead,
repulsive.
you need to do it in such a way that you know
Ooh, Grimm goes far.
the dead is going to answer. And what do you do to make sure the dead are going to answer? In order to make sure the dead answer, you may need a couple of sacrifices here and there. Maybe even more than just that. Oh, that's annoying. I wonder how I am supposed to get across.
A watering grave. The worst kind.
Maybe it's a case of there's actually part of the level, isn't it?
Who's
Oh,
nasty?
thank you. I really got scared then that you've done that glitch again. Not the most stable of games, is this?
Don't delay,
There
but
we go. We're right and foul, like we need to be. So all we have to do now is make sure everything else is completely putrid.
super speed.
Such much better looking. You know what? I don't want to drag this on too long like I always seem to do.
But stomp it.
So let's just see how this story goes. What happens? How is the dead going to respond?
Cinderella's
that's one way to
magic
do
carriage
things.
takes her to the ball. Oh, such sweetness risks regurgitation.
Does a little, doesn't it? Ooh, that is the end of the level. I wonder how I was supposed to get that secret then.
The prince falls in love with Cinderella. Oh, love. I feel ill.
Why should I suffer this alone? Am I not a royal person? Let's all be ill. I proclaim it.
Yes, Grimm.
Make
You
it
know what?
rush.
I shall agree with you. You can be a duke, but I am the king.
Let's kill the clean.
So, Duke Grimm, I bestow upon you permission to putrefy this place to all your hell and back. Ooh, the skeletal band. I like it. Good choice, good choice.
Romping, stomping, butt kicking good.
Ooh, that there looks pretty interesting.
Stomp it.
I wonder what's going to happen.
Nasty.
You know what? I don't know why I'm surprised. That is pretty much exactly what I thought would happen. We'd break the glass, they'd all crush down, and the giant clock tower of death starts spinning.
Make it disgusting.
I wonder what will happen once we do. Ooh. Well, now we get to the platforming section of everything.
You incompetent.
Apparently that's water, despite it looking physical. I can somehow make this place repulsive, or disgusting even, without having to get up. Everything would be a lot better. But it doesn't look like I get it that easy. How annoying. Alright, Cinderella team. Show me. Where is it? I am needing to go.
Stop it.
In your land of torment and whatchamacallit, platforming. We must correct this palace, make it look quite dark, fitting for the dark prince that dwells within. Ooh yes, so much better. And I really do love the choice of aesthetic down here. I'm guessing I was originally meant to do this, and not what I originally did, which was jump on top of that. Fuck. Oh, but I can just get on this now, which does help quicken the process. Back up to where I left off. At least it's not so cruel as to
Now who's
not include checkpoints,
stomping,
I suppose.
butt-kicking good.
Oh, I reached it from here. Well, I wasn't expecting
Oh,
that.
goody. Take that, love.
Yeah. I like this. I'm gonna have to keep this design in mind. The clock tower of
Almost
death.
midnight. Run, Cinder, run.
Run, Cinder, run. You wouldn't want your dress disappearing. Ah. Is it bad us kind of hoping the dress would just disappear entirely?
That shoe must stink. Make it putrid.
Okay. We can make it putrid. But first, what lies higher up? If I might be so bold as to ask. Did I miss out my chance on the secret because I activated the thing too soon? Oh, and apparently peeing on you makes you vomit. Oh, such a weak stomach you have there. Yes, it does look like it actually did. How irritating, how irritating. Oh well, oh well. You live, you learn. You recover for next time. But for now, let's just do our best to ensure everything is...
Food for the flames.
I have no idea what that was. Why is this rolling sequence existing?
What is St. Lawrence?
Fucking Christ! I missed the secret still!
But stop
Bah! Screw these secrets! And these platformingness they desire from us. Oh! I can try again. Well, I'm gonna be here a while, clearly. There we go! That works, that works. So come on, show us this lovely shoe. And yeet!
Oh yeah, Grand Theft Pumpkin.
And yeet! Goodbye, Grimm. See you next level. Scene 6, the final one.
The love slave seeks his princess.
Is this yours? No? Thanks.
That shoe must stink.
Is this yours?
Clearly.
No? Thanks.
Make it nasty.
Yours?
Oh, don't you worry. We will make it so nasty. I mean, for instance, I'm pretty sure if I remember rightly, the princess, those two sisters, actually chopped off parts of their feet in order to fit into the slipper. You know? I believe that's how the story actually goes. So let's try and do that, let's see if they do that again, shall we?
Hardly cryptic.
And from gross, you start to grow, Grimm. You grow to nasty. Or at first, you grow to foul. See? You then become foul. And now, soon, you all become rotten. See? Rotten. And then from rotten, we're gonna make you nasty. Oh, so very, very Nasty.
Is this yours?
Stop it!
Now let's go make sure we stomp them. And show them what they're truly meant to be. And also corrupt the innocent little people so that they're not cleaning my stuff. Perfect. So, let's watch this, shall we? Fit in the shoe. I mean, I wasn't wrong. Where was that blood coming from? You can only wonder from that imagery then.
The wicked stepmother's artful knife work couldn't forestall the inevitable. The prince and Cinderella are finally married.
Ew.
Blech!
No.
Make it rancid.
If you're going to chop your daughter's feet in order to just get a little extra bit of praise, we have a problem.
Repulsive.
It's time I fixed that problem.
Grimm's putrid now.
All I need to do is become a little rancid. And then this story will be what it's meant to be. Just a little bit more.
But
Yes, we will go and butt stomp. We will go butt stomp now.
sounding good. A perfect
There we
revenge
go.
is laid on the mean, petty, and cruel. Justice truly is blind. Or at least blinding. Excellent, dear little pigeons. When's the last time you heard that? When will the next time be?
I don't know. That was... I like that. And I got a silver. That's the first time I've ever gotten a silver. That's nice. So, show us the true story, Grimm. Wake up now. We fixed it.
Now here's the world as it is. Cinderella was not simply an ill-used ninny who married well, forgave her tormentors, and lived happily ever after. She was innocent. She was abused. She was harmed. Her pain should be paid for.
Yes. Yes.
Once upon a time, the wife of a criminally obtuse man warned her daughter from her deathbed.
Heaven has forsaken us, girl. May your feckless father protect you.
This was a vain wish. Her husband couldn't protect a belfry from a bat, and he has a wandering eye. Better she'd choked down her hope and died in silence.
Apparently so. Well, there she goes.
When the truth is shoved down your throat, it's still the truth. This girl knows she's been abandoned. She knows her father's a selfish, randy dimwit, and dangerous to her on that account.
Yes.
Father wastes no time finding a companion for his bed. Still in his widower's weeds, he hauls home a frightful hag, encumbered by two repulsive daughters.
Daughter, come pay your respects.
Keep your distance, you motherless wretch.
And welcome your sisters.
These
Yes.
depraved louts deserve more than kicks to their broad backsides. Their time will come.
It will. Soon. Soon.
Mama, that food was terrible. Kill the cook. I want to play with the knives.
Yes, Mumbly Peg, it's your turn to be stabbed.
Cinderella, you lazy slut. Clean up this pigsty.
Well, the bitch's intentions are clear to anyone with a bit of sense and the will to use it. The insult is palpable.
Yep.
Father is mute.
Yep.
Cinderella is on her own.
She needs to do things for herself.
I'm the prince. I proclaim a fancy dress ball. All young village women and comely youths are invited. I will, of course, exercise my royal rights, and perhaps I might marry one of you, unworthy as you are. Blah, 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 blah.
I report with
Was that a
relish,
bar,
and a
then?
modicum of disgust, that when the stepsisters read the royal daily blat, they soiled themselves and otherwise behaved in a disgusting manner.
Mama, Mama, the prince wants to date me. I need a boob job.
Mama, the prince wants to touch me. Can my butt be bigger?
Papa,
Jesus Christ.
what would the prince want with a hag like you? Climb into the fireplace and play with the cat.
Her first act of disobedience is at hand.
Indeed.
A violent incantation summons her deceased mother from the netherworld.
Ooh.
Make me
Now it's getting
irresistible
interesting.
to the prince, so I might enchant him and enlist him in my plan to humiliate and ruin my enemies.
Evidently, the spirit world shared her anger. She hooks the prince without breaking a sweat.
I'm sure she would.
Cinderella leaves the prince in a state of feverish intoxication.
He must have her.
I must have the woman who lost this shoe. She will be mine, no matter the cost.
Yes. Yes.
Is this yours?
Yes.
Is this yours?
Yes.
Oh, come on, chop off their feet!
Is this yours?
Yes.
I want you, I need you, I love you. I will be king. Marry me. Let's go to bed.
If
Let's
you
go to
help me
bed.
smite my enemies.
Marriage was less important to her than her self-respect. Her worthless father was chastened, her wicked stepsisters blinded, her cruel stepmother physically wrecked and ruined by envy. Her mother stays dead, unfortunately. Even hard revenge can't give everything.
No, not everything.
Feels better, doesn't it?
It
like
does,
when
actually.
you lance a festering boil or carbuncle, and the pain flows away with the oozing discharge.
Quite
May
nice.
all our stories end so well. Until next time.
I really feel you should have included the part about the mother chopping off the stepdaughter's feet, but no matter, that's just my opinion. Well, everyone, it looks like that was a good story, so let me know what you thought of it in the comments down below. So, everyone, I'm afraid that I'm all out of time for today, so what can I say other than thank you all for watching. I have been your host, the Parafox Archangel, the English foul man of the internet, and I hope to see you all again next time. But I'm afraid that, until then, it is time for me to bid thee all farewell, good day, and finally, good night.